Hi everybody, it's Cricket from Woolly Cricket. Hope everybody is cool, warm, comfortable. Um, yep, Sunday's podcast, vlog, whatever you want to call it. Welcome to the new people. Welcome back to all the people that come for the shenanigans. So, let's see. We're just going to talk about knitting, I guess, because that's about all I have left is some knitting things. I've got a problem I'm trying to work out on a dog sweater. So maybe you guys can give me some ideas because I'm about out of ideas. Okay. Finish objects. I will put pictures somewhere, wherever they go. There's two dog sweaters that just went out to Positivity. One is a white fisherman's rib, which is a new design. And the other one is just the cable design, and it is in the pink ombre. So I don't know if you've seen it already. I may have showed it last week, so I will put those pictures here or wherever they go. That way you can see those. They're already gone, so Rebecca can see them. That's the problem I'm having, that I have a dilemma. She wants a houndstooth sweater, which is color work. And we all know that color work does not stretch. So with the dog being, let me grab a sweater and maybe we can look at it and I can make sense instead of just trying to explain it. Okay, so this is the belly. Right here, this little bit between the sleeves is the belly. And this part down to the sleeves, this all needs to be stretchy because all this on the backside, which the dogs are bigger on their backside, will be herringbone and color work. But this is not going to stretch. I need to be able to carry the two colors all the way around and have this stretch. I've already tried corrugated ribbing. It doesn't stretch. I tried fisherman's rib. It would work, but it only carries one color across, and then I don't have a way to start the color work. It carries one color from here to here, and then the second color is stuck here. So I need the second color to be over here too. I possibly could maybe make the fisherman's rib every other row. Maybe we could try that. I've not tried that yet. I tried brioche. Brioche is the same. It's just one color, and then you knit the second color. So I would have to probably knit one color and then knit the second color. That might work. See, just talking it through with you guys has helped immensely. So the brioche is, if I stopped with this color and knit to here, and then went back, slid these back and did the second color, then that might work with the brioche. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. That's what I've been working on. And I just threw it down the other night and went, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. So I'm just making a small one to try to get the idea out there for her. So that's my dilemma. If you got any ideas, put them in the comments below. It would be greatly appreciated. Of something that is, these shorts. Sorry, I gotta get them out. They fit, but I'm not used to wearing blue jeans, and they bother me. We used to call them crack crawlers. May have to get rid of those. Anyway, that's my dilemma. If you've got any ideas, put it in the comments below. That would be greatly appreciated. You guys are amazing. Okay, so that's the two things that I got done. And then I have some cotton dishcloths, pot holders. They're not dishcloths, they're pot holders. And I was going to make some because I have some cotton left over from the bags I was doing. And I thought, well, I don't want to seam because those pot holders are seamed. Both sides are seamed. You knit a big tube and then you fold it and seam it and fold it on the other side and seam it. And I'm thinking, I don't want to seam it. Now this is not exactly square. It's more of a diamond shape, but it'll work. And what I did was I started out like you do a sock, right here. And then I just kept increasing until I got it as wide as I wanted. And then I started decreasing. And then I made an I-cord and sewed it on there. So it's a diamond shape, but it's double thick cotton, no seam. So that, if there's any interest in that, I can write that up. If anybody's interested in trying that, then we can write that up. Okay. Boy, this is going fast. It is hot. It's hot. It's hot. I didn't bring my drink. Hold on. I'm going to get my water. All right. You know, it wouldn't be me if I didn't have to get up and get something like a million times. Y'all see my backside running out the door every 5 minutes. Okay. So, let's see. Let me move this over here so I can see it. Now, maybe I can keep up with that right there. All right. I have a baby sweater over here that I'm thinking about doing a corner-to-corner blanket to go with the set. It's blush. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There's the top of my head. See my gray hair? It's lovely, isn't it? Okay, this is petite knit zipper sweater junior. First time I ever put a zipper in. It came out really cute. This is 0 to 3 months. The color is Big Twist Blush, because I'm a firm believer that most new parents don't need wool. Or if you're going to give them wool, then it needs to be superwash. And then this little hat is also out of the blush. And this is called Storm Weather. I think I will. It's I'll link it below in the descriptions, and I'll try to put it right here across the screen so you can see it. These are really cute little hats. So it's going to be these two. Now, second problem I need you guys to help is what color, if you were going to do a striped baby blanket, what color would you do with the blush? Would you do a brown? Would you do a gray? Would you do a tan? Would you make it brighter? Because this is going as the kits in the boxes that are right up here. They'll be where people can buy kits to be sent to an expecting adult family that's having a child. So you want it to be something that hits a multitude. Like, I wouldn't, here we are again. I got up and crack collars. Feels like it's cutting me in two from there up. Okay, back to less X-rated visual problems. I think that more neutral colors would be better unless you know that the parents has a baby room that says it has maybe hot pink or lime green and purple. I mean, you could always order something like that, but I think that the more neutral colors are going to be better sellers. So put your opinion down below, what color, or if you think I'm wrong, because I'm often wrong about the more neutral colors. I'm thinking, pinks don't always have to be little girls, and blues don't always have to be little boys. But with that being said, I think a neutral color with that would be good. Now I'm thinking corner to corner, or like the blue scarf that I made that was the fisherman's rib. Maybe just a huge fisherman's rib because they're really squishy. I could do it in just blush if I have enough. Maybe. Would that just be too much blush? Does it need a second or third color? Maybe 3 stripes. I'm looking up there because I've got a pink that's, what is that pink in whole scarring called? I can't remember. I'm not going to climb up there and get it down. It's a pink. It's about this color. And it's sitting right beside a light blue and a gray. And I'm thinking, I don't know. Get a drink here. It's so hot. It's in almost 100 degrees again today. So, sorry, I was really thirsty. Okay, that's problem number 2. I don't think I have yeah, probably do have a third one. I'm just full of problems. You guys have to keep me straight. Okay, I have a half-finished object, and that wasn't it. It's right here. It's my husband's sock. He's got big old long feet. So I finished this a day or 2 ago, and then last night I couldn't sleep, so I started the second sock because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with the blanket. I want to get this kit done so I can have it. I'm sorry, I'm looking off. I'm used to the camera thing being right there, and you guys are right here, I think. But anyway, I want to get some of these kits made so I don't have to try to do them as orders like the dog sweaters. But yeah, but I couldn't decide on the blanket. I couldn't decide what colors. I couldn't decide fisherman's rib. I couldn't decide corner to corner in garter stitch. I was a mess last night. I wanted to knit really bad, and I just could not. So I set up and did the toe and started the rounds. So I got the toe increases done. And I keep that in this little, what's it made of? Infused bamboo. My little infused bamboo bowl. And that keeps the socks, and when I want to work on it, I just pick the bowl up and set it down beside me, and I don't have a whole basket. I have lots of baskets, and I tend to cram way too much stuff in it. So these little bowls are really good for me to just pick up one and take it with me and watch TV and work on that. So I'm hoping in a few days' time that'll be done, and then I can start on another pair of socks, because I have at least 4 pair for Christmas, maybe 5. But alright, this is Kaya's dog bowl, and Kaya's no longer with us, so this I keep these things. I'm sentimental. I'm an old softy, and I keep this close, and it has my Musselburgh hat in it. So if I want to work on that instead of the socks, then I can just pick up the dog bowl and carry it in there and set it down, and it's got the yarn in it that I need. And I did about 10 rows on this last night too when I was that's it. I will close that hole up. I can't do the one she says. I'd have to just sew it. So I'm trying to decide on, this is not number 3. I mean, it will be number 3, but there's probably 4. I'm trying to decide whether to just keep doing it striped because I'm doing helical knitting on this one. And should I do, I'm thinking I should do half of it, the striped, and then the other half just solid. So I guess we will figure that out when I get closer to that. But I worked on it some tonight. So these 2 are my mindless knitting things. And like I said, this is in Kaya's red dog bowl. Cleaned it out and put my knitting in it, and it keeps her close to me. Okay, next. This is problem number 4. Oh, put your comment down below whether you think I should keep doing stripes or make half of it solid and the other half striped. That way, if you flip the brim up, if it's solid, the top will be solid and this will be striped. Or if you turn it around the other way, this will be striped and that'll be solid. If you've not seen a Musselburgh hat, I don't think I have one finished. I don't think I have. I think I've given them away. But anyway. Okay, next is the chestnut sweater by Petite Knit. And I will put a link down here, or it'll be in the box, the description. I'm really just like a plain Jane, nothing kind of sweater. Just as simple, like a sweatshirt sweater. I can have a crew neck, I can have a turtleneck, it can be a v-neck, but I just like a plain, I'm not fancy. I'm not. And it really confuses me. I watch other YouTube channel knitters on YouTube about what they're working on, the colors they use. They're beautiful, don't get me wrong. I think it's beautiful. But I'm thinking, there's no way I will wear that. I can knit it. I can hang it in the closet and it will be there 30 years from now and nobody will have bothered to wear it because I'm just an old plain shoe. You've heard me say that probably a dozen times. Simple. Uncomplicated. No lace. I don't wear shawls. I plain hats. Cardigans. Pretty simple. Just color, maybe. Limited color. I've got a Fabergé scarf that I knit, oh my gosh, probably 10 years ago in pecan and Earl Grey with beads, and it's beautiful. And it hung at the loopy forever until Sherry sold the loopy to Christine, and I got it back then, but I didn't miss it because I wouldn't wear it. I've never worn it at all. Okay, me and Echo was talking, and I want to make a blanket. I know. We all know that there's no way I will finish a blanket. Then took the other 2 that I started out. I don't have the patience for that. I want one, but I'm not going to finish one. A baby blanket, yes, because that doesn't take too awfully long. A long scarf, yes, that didn't take too long. It was 3 skeins and it didn't take too awfully long. I can't do one of those mitered square memory blankets because, for one thing, most of the yarn and things that I knit goes in my Etsy store. And a big bunch of that is on acrylic. It's not the sock yarn. I do 6 pairs of socks a year. Yeah, you think I'm going to put 6 squares on a memory blanket and be content with that? No, I tried. I threw it away. I didn't even take it apart. I threw it away. So, more water. goodness. I don't know why I'm so dry. Maybe I ate too much salt. Okay, anyway. I want a blanket. I want a half and half square wrap by Pearl Soho. First off, I couldn't even decide the colors. I'm not sports oriented. I don't watch baseball. I don't watch hockey. I don't watch basketball. I have watched Caitlin Clark. Is that her name? Caitlin? Number 22 for the Fever. That's blowing everything up. I have watched her a little bit this year, but her and Sophie Cunningham. Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull. And those are the only three that I know because they're in the news all the time. But no football, no hockey, no. No. And I probably could do something like the half and half wrap for people that are. There are people around here that are crazy about their sports teams. So I might could do something like that for a sports team, do a half and half wrap. And for some of the guys that my husband knows that their wives, and they drag their wives out to see the football when it's cold, or the hockey, or whatever, they might enjoy something like that. And that would be okay, but I don't know what color I would wear. Probably gray. That's not everything that I've ever knit for me is gray, or sort of a seafoam spa looking color. But alright, anyway, back to the chestnut sweater. It's a turtleneck, plain, little split hem, looks like a little sweatshirt. I looked and looked and looked for hours yesterday, and I'm gonna try this again. Somebody probably needs to kick me right square in the butt for doing this, because this is the same yarn that I did the yellow sweater that I call my dog poop picking up sweater. But when I knit the sample out of this did not lay that bad. So I'm going to try it. If it all knotted up like the yellow one, then I guess I'll have two picking up poop sweaters. But this calls for, I don't even know some of this yarn. I can't say that. Isayer silk mohair, brushed lace mohair by Kennard, Kepar. See, I've never seen any of these, so we don't have it here. I would have to order it, but I'm going to try it with that. And it's 20 stitches, 28 rows for 4 inches or 10 by 10 centimeters. It's supposed to be worked on 4mm US 6 and 3mm US 2.5. Okay, I did, instead of a US 6, I did mine on a US 4, which is what? I don't know. 3.5 maybe millimeter. I don't know millimeters because I'm old and I'm in the United States. So there you go. That explains everything you need to know about me. I'm old and I'm in the United States, and I don't know millimeters. I don't know kilograms. I don't know kilometers. I don't know all that. We never converted to that. So, do you think I'm crazy? Number 4 question to answer. Do you think I'm crazy for knitting another sweater out of this respun, recycled polyester yarn that I'd already knit one sweater out of and didn't like? So, am I wasting my time? Put it down in the comments. Yes, you're wasting your time, dum-dum. Okay. So, let's talk socks. One more thing about socks. I have one doctor and 2 nurses that, it's my current doctor and my husband's current doctor and her nurse And then the nurse we used to have, that the doctor retired, and she moved to another office, same company, another office, so we don't see her. So those three I end up um, knitting socks for. And then I met a new young lady that works at a local bank, and me and her was talking, and I plan on making her a pair of socks. So what is the best sock yarn, gift sock yarn? Would you say Patton's Croy, or what is Knit Picks sock yarn? Probably be a good one. They're heavier sock than something silky, some hand dyed. Because if they wear them in their shoes all the time, or they wear them all the time, then they're going to put holes in them. So I think maybe something a little heavier, a little stronger composition would be best as the gifts. So question number 5. Down below. Would you knit for people that are not like your family, with expensive, silky, easy to wear through yarn, or would you buy a moderate priced, harder wearing yarn to knit their socks? Lucky for me, all 4 sizes are the same size socks, so I can just knit over and over and over. So, okay, I think that's everything. I think that's everything. I don't know. I don't know what to work on today. I guess I could get my husband's sock done today and work on the Musselburgh. And then tonight I can try the brioche, where you slide it back across, and try that. Or I would adore a better idea than brioche, because brioche is not something that I've knit a lot of, and it can be complicated. So if you think of something, let me know. I need help. Okay, that's enough rambling on. I only do about 30, anywhere from 20 minutes to 40 minutes, depending on if I've got enough to jabber about. I think that's everything. I've not got any more acquisitions. Thank goodness, my son says. We are going to put right back here behind my desk. We're going to take this. Let me move you. Alright, really slow. That hanging basket we're going to take down. And then on this whole wall here, that's right there from the curtain over, I'm going to put cubicles all the way to the ceiling. And I'm back. I'm going to put cubicles, and then I'm going to get some of these things that's just sitting around, because I redid this room so it wouldn't be so cluttered. And guess what? It's cluttered again, and I just can't. I can't. I thought maybe getting a bunch of things out of here and sold would help, but even sending out 40 sweaters, dog sweaters, didn't make a dent in it. So the cubicles will be from floor to ceiling, and now that I've lost enough weight, I can climb up on the desk and get something off the top of it if I need to. And then those boxes will probably go along, some of them will go along the top. So that'll clean that corner up a little bit. And my son said I need to get rid of the bookcase and put cubicles there and put the boxes on top of it. So we will see. Baby steps, right? And maybe if I get it cleaned up, you can see it again, and I won't be ashamed. Are you those? Am I the only one that's like that? I'm that person. If you come to my house and it's not like I've cleaned the floor with a toothbrush, then you're not coming in my house. I'm sorry. Very few people come in my house that it just bothers me. I was raised that your house needs to be clean all the time. You need to be able to eat off the floor. And if it's cluttered like this, even though it's not dirty, you're not going to see it. I'm sorry, you're not going to see it. It's pig pen. It's not dirty. It's just cluttered. It's just got too much junk sitting around, and I need to have it put in. I need it contained. I know, I didn't mean to yell. I'm sorry. But, okay. I will try to remember to put these pictures in. I adore you guys. Love you muches. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for comments, subscribe, likes, thumbs up, whatever. I will see you in a week. Or maybe Wednesday if I can get off my lazy butt and do a tutorial. But number 6, what do you want to see in a tutorial? 6, tutorial. Down below in the comments. Put something so I can keep my brain from spinning out of control. Love you guys. Bye.